Yeah, 1 to 2. Okay.
How many are those?
Oh, yeah.
Put them out. This is the motion.
Kantulire ddala wano. Masaba jangu wano sayininge. Vayo eyo jangu otuule wano. N'ensibambi.
Nsibambi yamaze dda ssebo. Nsibambi yamaze dda.
Kakati, what is my number so far? Tokondeke. Sebo nsamba. Honorable nsamba. Honorable Sekikubo. Ekyange ndi straightforward naye. Era ensonga lwaki nzize namuludi kuli sebo tewaliiwo nga nzize. What is my number?
Your number is here.
124.
Yes.
Now, I was not going to sign. Take my word. I was not going to sign. Why? I never trusted the people who are taking this petition. I never trusted you. But after making several consultations and of yesterday, there has been a rumor that whoever has not signed has been given 25 million shillings not to sign. That's why I am here. To confirm that I have not got 25 millions, the allegation of 25 millions. I never trusted you. You remember in the tennis parliament we are here fighting age limit, and at the end of the day you supported Museveni. That's why I told you.
I never supported the age limit.
You never supported the age limit, okay. But you supported Museveni. Which is the same almost. The one I saw you with last time. He had started with you in the beginning when he demanded that the powers of parliament should be brought back for us to be electing our commissioners. Yeah. But I just saw him somewhere outside the country in Canada for 26 days. That's why
but honorable,
I've been no, just a minute. He's not here. He's my colleague. Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask him. He had started on the process, but later on I saw him abroad. So now I have come today. I'm putting my trust in you for the first time now. I am just I never had much trust in you, but now I'm putting it. This one I have trust in him, okay. And he's the one who has whipped me. Okay. This is Samba. After the allegations that we are given 25 million not to append our signatures.
Append and tell people
that one is our chair, Honorable Salo Pendi is our chair, Whopper. I don't overtrust her, but I trust her under this process. You should walk on the talk. Now that you have appended my signature, I'm appending my signature, and you know the processes which you will take to eject these commissioners, because when you talked about the 23 millions, at first I thought of 1.7 billions.
Yes.
But when you discovered that these same people were awarded themselves a monthly 23 million salary, yes. That's when I had to come and sign. Now let the public know. I told you that I was going to be the last in the signing. But I don't think that I'm the last. Let the public get to know that we are never given 25 millions, which they are alleging that we are given 25 millions not to sign. And I'm signing trusting you. This is my last trust in you. If you don't finish on what you have started, fire will burn you. This one I trust him.
Lutamaguzi.
Because you are doing this for the good of our country.
Yes.
No one is interested in corruption. No one is interested in misappropriations. That's why I'm signing, sir.
Thank you.
I'm not seeing you clapping your hands. It's not very easy.
I'm clapping.
Aye. The eyes have it. Here is my signature, sir.
No, his signature
You should walk on the top.
very clear. It is here.
There have been no excuses that some members didn't sign because you are given some money. I've never got any money from anyone. That's why I've signed, such that we should walk the talk as members of parliament.
Sure.
Whoever is against corruption should come and sign. I have trusted you. Let me hope you will conclude the process. If you don't conclude the process,
No, but
fire will burn you. Wano nze nali ngambye nti we kunaaba kusaininga nze njo sembayo olwa politikisi waffe wano aliwo mu tennis parliament omusajja gwe bayita Honorable Odongo oto yatusayiningisa ku kiwandiiko tugobe omukulu omwo n'akijjukira of a sudden n'abula nakyo kati omu ku baali batandise process eno Honorable Alioni nagenda okumulaba emabegakeewo nga taliiwo kakati sebe trust gye mbadde sigira naye ate nkubaddeko n'akapipi kali ako mu kulonda okwaggwa nako kenzyewo okulonda Museveni bwe yajja mu constituency ng'eno tumugoba n'omugamba Museveni jju naye akonkajjeewo sebo kuba naawe oli muntu kati nze ntaddeko siginicha yange eno kubanga babadde allegations nti abatataddeeko batuwadde buli omu $25,000,000 kati nkireese njiteekeko naye nga nkusaba sebo weetadde ku mulimu guno olina okuggusa tetujja kuwulira luddi kyankeera mbu olupapula baalubbye mbw ate kiki at least gusa process ffe tujja kubanga tugize kubanga naffe tuzze wano nga tulwanyisa bukenusi olubereberye ekibiina kya nuupu bwe kyagoba memba waakyo ne bakiteekamu mbu omukulembeze wa nuupu mbw awalana banne kansuubire nti gwe toli wa nuupu kuba memba abali kuno toli wa nuupu ne basalo pendi si ba nuupu kati ekitegeeza tuli ku national cause nga bwe tugobye bano abo 1.7 trillion ne beegabira n'emisaala buli mwezi $2.3 sebo kino kikusaba okitwale tine zino supplementary ezijja buli kaseera zino eziri mu trillions nazo tukwatire wamu sebo ate nkulinza omulundi omulala sebo kyenkusembyayo okuleetanga signature tuteekeko emikono nga tulwanirira abaana ba nuupu abali mu makomera okitegedde ekyo sebo mukama wange nze kyekyange sebo kyenkutikidde bw'otogguse process eno omuli ogujja kukwokya ogw'ebyobufuzi sebo byebyange sebo nze omukono gwange ngukuwadde obeere mirembe sebo
neyanziza nnyo Lutamaguzi
sebo
webale okuyimirira ku ludda olw'ebyafaayo
mbadde sikwesiga naye
transparency and accountability naye wadde obadde eyo namanya nti ku mulamwa gwa accountability era ajja kwegoba yekka atuuke era nebaza Honorable Osamba webale kumuggusa tutadde wamu ku nsonga
nange njagala mugamba sekikuba omwesiga wali byamutabukako butabuzi
mwenanira ggwanga ate tewabeerawo ensonga eno agiteekamu mbusimayi tuze kulwanyisa sipiika ffe tugoba bakomishona abalyake ffe ne tubeera mu palamenti nga tetulinga abatalina bakomishonas infact we are orphans luli twabeeranga ne bakomishona nga boogera ku nsonga zaffe boogera ku nsonga za palamenti naye beefaako bokko balaba kugejja mbuto kati ku mulundi guno ate sebo kino kyensabye kino tutaddeko omukono muleme kukomana okuteekako mukono ne sente ze baatwala bazizze sente bazizze let them refund the money either they should put it on parliamentary account oba bagiteeke mu treasury kuba bino ebyokuteekako wali omukono ate sente bagende nazo tebijja kugira kakati commissioner gwali gyeri olina okukimanya nti mukama wo ye MP kakati nkulaze nti nange nina pawe kufuumuula ate ndaba abalemezaawo kiyange kiwete
Because now, how do you expect me to sign? Really? No, for you it's a different case. Since you hope to rely on your skills and ability on the floor, you shall be sure. Because now, how do you want me to sign now? When I have no... This is my biggest challenge. We wouldn't want to fall into the political thing. I need it to be certified. With you, all this can be available. We have our motion, we have our grounds, we have our evidence.
You are my president. When you have, let me have them. I wrote them.
I'll also
then I come
ready.
But no, if I have not,
I'll sign after ready.
But it's here.
Yeah. Gerard, come this side. You read from here. After I have. But Attorney General, you can't ask us evidence now. On the floor of Parliament, on presenting the motion, all the evidence will come through.
But for him,
What you need to support us on is to have this cause appear there.
I look at the rules differently.
Okay.
let's proceed.
Bring and we say we shall sort out from there.
It seems you are not in agreement with some of your colleagues. Why?
Well, you know my history with Honorable Sechkubo. We've always been together. My only concern now is the procedure, because I wouldn't want to append my signature on the document when I have not looked at the motion, the grounds, and the supporting evidence. That's one. Two, I also have a strong view that the signatures that will be relied on with the motion are those that will be appended to before the sergeant at arms. Because when you look at the rule on removal of a commissioner, Rule 1110, you read it with the necessary modifications with Rule 107 on removal, censuring or removal of the president. So that area. Then two, I have told them I'm also not comfortable with an omnibus motion. Because you see, each commissioner should be treated independently. Why am I saying so? Let's begin with Honorable Mpuuga. The issues relating to Honorable Mpuuga happened when he was the leader of opposition, not when he's a commissioner now as a backbench commissioner. Now the provisions of the law relating with handling a leader of opposition are different from handling a commissioner in his own right. So let them, because we would want all of us condemn corruption, all of us want proper accountability, but I would prefer to do things within the law without flouting the rules. Otherwise, you may end up losing an otherwise good motion.
So, who is given access to that motion?
Well, they have informed me at an appropriate time they will give it to me, and when they give it to me and I look at it, and the supporting, because the motion should have grounds, which grounds need support to be supported. So I would personally, as a Mpuuga and an advocate, I would need to look at the motion, the grounds, the evidence, before I can append my signature. And I would also prefer if the process is done within the presence of the rule, so that our signatures before the sergeant at arms are certified, because ultimately it is the sergeant at arms to forward the signatures and the motion to the clerk. Tetulemaganye kukwatagana naye kyenjagala njagala ekintu nkikole mu mateeka, kubanga bw'olaba amateeka gafuga okujja obwesige mu komishona mu mateeka gaffe Rule 110 egamba nti waliwo ne rule ekwatagana n'okujja obwesige mu president ejja kuba applyinga with the necessary modifications. Kati bw'ozitunulamu zonna waliwo ebintu nga bisatu ebirina okukolebwa. Ekisookera ddala walina kubawo notice, yes, erina a third, naye sergeant at arms alina ekikulu kyakolako, naye alina kubanga witnessinga zino signatures ng'eri pinned ku notice board. Ekyokubiri mba ndina kusooka kutunula mu nsonga ze bakozeseza n'obujulizi obumatiza ground zino, kubanga ground ziringa 3: incompetence, infirmity, misconduct, naye oba olina kuzitunulira no confirming. Saagala kusigninga for the sake of signing, because I'm a lawyer, I should really emotion mingi naye bwobanga togitambuziza bulungi oyinza okugita. Then ekyokubiri nze ku lwange tetwandegase bonna buli omu yandibadde alina ki egiye ekiva ku omnibus kubanga tunange kyawona lebo Mathias Mpuuga bye bamugambako yabikola nga ali rope source backbench commission ate takyali ne rope ese nga badde akyali rope bandibadde tukozesa etteeka ddala so bandibadde bazi separating then ekintu nekitambula kozi nungi tugiwagera naye tukole ekintu ekitanamenya ki amateeka gaffe era nze saagala kuyingira mu kintu ekinanyononera ntisigine kyanasayininga mu bukyamu.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Honorable, do you have something to say?
As a censor,
Maybe Honorable Mapendo.
It's okay.
It's okay. Let's have one.
But I think he also has something. Okay, I can start.
I'm a senior person here. I am one person who has censured a minister here. Some of you are still young in 1997, 1998. What the most important thing, rules have changed. During our time, you would have a paper of the censure, grounds, well read to everybody. And you must actually somebody is satisfied because you are a member of parliament. You are satisfied and you put your signature. Because I remember when we were beginning, after submitting to the speaker, a minister came to withdraw with people who were withdrawing the signatures. And the speaker said, no, you cannot. So that's why I feel that the grounds should be clearly put there so that you package something that is airtight. I wouldn't want to have a censure that has loopholes. I would want members to be convinced too. Don't intimidate members of parliament. I have heard people intimidating people that if you don't sign, you will be withdrawn, from the constituency. Why they will not give you votes? When I censured the minister, people asked me, did we send you to censure ministers or we sent you to work for us? So me, as somebody who has been in it one, I would want things to be transparent so that you can package something and it succeeds. One, for example, if like at my age, if I find that, for example, when you say the money, that money we are talking about, what if I will find that this money was appropriated by us here? Because members of parliament, we don't read the road. Things pass. What if the money was passed by this parliament? What will happen to me? I would encourage that people read the grounds properly, constitutionalize it, so that at the end of the day, we have something that is good. But the way it is being done, I feel there is something short. Two, like somebody talked about Mpuuga. Who would not have wanted to appreciate Mpuuga's services, by the way? Who would not have wanted it? In Uganda, people don't appreciate. But the work, the role of the Mpuuga did, if there was a motion, whatever motion within the commission, because for us we didn't have commission before, the commission came in. We entrusted the powers to the commissioners to do the job. Even whenever whatever money happens, it is through the commission. Our budget is not like any other budget that is subjected to debate. The budget of the commission. When they are reading the budget, you will see some envelopes putting on the table. Those are for commissions. You don't. The president makes just comments on the comments. So the commissioners are there to take care of our interests. They are our trustees. So when they go wrong, really you people, when you trust somebody and somebody goes wrong, is the punishment being to kill him? I have censured people. I want people to take heart. That's not the way to go. Nganze najja mu parliament ya Mukaaga nalidinga sensa yokusensalinga honorable muhezi bye twayitamu twali tugenda ne ground zaffe omuntu n'ozimwa n'agisoma n'agamba nsomye nja kuddencha n'addencha n'akola ki nateeka omukono kyokka this thing has been kibadde kigenze mangu ground abantu tebaziraba ne bateekamu okubuulya abantu tuwala nabo nga tatateeko omukono bajja kujja mu bwesigwa abakuwa kalulu si kyekyo ekyaffe kyakukola abantu eri ebibeera wano byaffe sanjagale tubeera abantu bokulwana ntalo ngezo ezaki ez'esente ezo nekirala nje ntya nti esente ezo osobola kusanga nga twaziyisiza wano mu parliament ne zigenda kubanga parliament yaffe budget ya parliament eri so eri delicate nnyo kugamba trustinga speaker and the commissioners okuteeka mbiba bikwata kuffe esente zebatwongera times mwemuzimanyiiko it is the commissioners so sandyagadde kugenda bwe bityo nandyagadde abantu bana bali mu censure ngaffe abakulu abakimanyiiko nga bwe kitambula bakikole bulungi transparently oyo amanyi omukono gwe aguteekeko kiraka abeere ng'akimanyiiko at the end of the day tufune ekintu kituyamba mukoze move eno etuyambye eki era omwami agambe roya nti kigende ku muntu siraba ku lwakinga Mpuuga abeera mu kintu ekyo nze nkubuulira amazima kubanga he wasn't the commissioner that time. I'm sure people like anybody who works like the Auditor General tutwapasinga on ex gratia thank you tutwajimwa sibasebo banyabo twajimwa kubashabo yetu bajimwa so nandi agade nti tugende mpora because insekana teba ya rumu you can't meet a person once in your lifetime. We need each other. I thank you.
Wow.
Okay. I'm here. Append my signature. Unfortunately, I discovered a few gaps, and the petitioners or the movers, especially the Honorable Sechikubo, said he would have time to take me through based on the concerns I raised, and so I have not signed. And I will explain to you very briefly why I have not signed. First, as a member of Parliament, I know that there are very clear procedures in our rules of procedure that guide Parliament on what to do in an event that there is a decision to have commissioners removed. And without going into the details of those procedures, you know them. Number two, I ask the petitioners, I ask Honorable Sechikubo to help me provide details of the motion and available facts that would help inform my decision in signing. He said I should give him time so he can sit with me and take me through the facts. So that is what I'm waiting for. I have not been able to see the grounds that they have stated. I have not read the content of the motion, and so once I have read, once I am satisfied with the facts that they are tabling, I will be able to sign. Yeah.
Thank you, Chair.
Mbadde okusayininga naye nva kubuuza Chief Petitioner Honorable Theodore Ssekikubo nti andageko obujulizi bw'ayimiriddeko n'ekigendererwa n'etteeka ly'ayimiriddeko okutambuza eno censure motion, naye nga bwe mulaba emmeeza omukulu anziruseeko. Sisobola nze omubaka mulamba okusayininga busayinizi ng'atondaze omusango omuntu gwakoze, ku lw'okuba kino kiragira ddala nti w'oba ng'oze babaka bano n'oleeta petitioni, even gyo tayagala basomeko, tebaagala tusome ku petitioni. Kaakati erimu ki? Erimu ki kulwaki tebagala ndi tugisome? Eriko bujulizi ki bwe batagala tulabeko? Ffe tukoye okola ki? Okutomerwa nti baleeta buleesa ekintu bw'omubaka ndisayininga ebyampalaniraako n'entalo eziri mu kibiina, ebibiina byaffe ebyobufuzi abamu tetujja okubiyingiramu. Ffe twagala omuntu bw'abanga akoze ku mistake tuleetera obujulizi tulabe. Obujulizi bwandibadde awo ni ku mmeeza. Wano waliwo ni poliisi emala esobola okugaana omuntu okutwala ekipapula kyonna nga ekyobujulizi. Therefore, olunaku lwange lwe mbadde nza okusayininga sisobodde ku lw'ensonga ati sifunye bujulizi. No, n'abo ababadde ni ku mmeeza ababaddewo bagenze kwe mbasabye nti mumpe obujulizi.
Bwe mwali mugabana Muganza ne Zaake temwabuuza bimu ku bibuuzo bino, lwaki ku mulundi guno mulabika nga balina ekigendererwa ekirala?
Tetwabuuza ku lw'ensonga nti baatuwa obujulizi ne tubeera nabwo. Tetwakeera bukeezi nti okeera kugoba kuna Muganza, okeera kugoba Zaake nga tolina bujulizi obuliwo. Mwenda mujjukira nti obujulizi bwajja, ekamera ne ziragibwa, amabaluwa ne galagibwa, n'amawulire abantu bano ge bayogerangako nago kunegalagibwa. ate byonna byalagibwanga ku ntambi za palamenti nga namwe abamawulire mulaba naye kino kiri self kukyeyogerera oba omuntu akoze omusango nga omusango guli mu mpapula engeri gye bagamba kulokwa petition bwe baganye okugimpa kulwaki tovaayo n'olaga oti ekipapula kino ye kino okay kale oba baganye okuwafa ababaka baweeko abamawulire mutuyambe nga fourth estate mufulumye obujulizi obwo butuyambe enkya abamu tujje tusayininge kuba tujja kuba nitubulabyeko naye bwe tubuuza batugamba mujja busanga mu palamenti luli kulwaki twabusanga ne tulyoka ne tugenda mu palamenti censures motion zona huze tubadde nazo so nze ndaba kino nikirimu which can't nikirimu okunoonyereza nikirimu entalo z'ebibiina bibye tutagala ate nga tugenda mu kulonda obuzibu bwa Uganda buli nti buli okulonda bwe kubanga kutuuse nga waliwo obukundi bw'abantu obuvaawo obuleeta entalo okutandika okulwanagana mu bibiina ate kino kireetedde nnyo ababaka bangi okubanga tebadda mu taamu eziddako.
Oftentimes say you want to fight corruption.
Sure.
How many and how often times do you want proof? And what kind of proof do you want to have in case one is cited in misappropriation or corruption itself?
I'm one of the advocates who fight corruption. But corruption must have evidence. My question today, when I came to read the censure motion, I requested them, where is the attachment of the evidence to show that there was corruption? They are telling me it is not there. That's why I'm requesting media, being a fourth estate, help me so that you can ask the chief petitioners to give evidence so that you can give us, because we are not getting it, so that I can be able to sign for the benefit of my people, because evidence is given by the person who is alleging. That's why I'm asking. Even just a photocopy will be enough for me to sign. But we are tired of fighting people's wars, and this wars always come when it is near elections in Uganda, and this has weakened in the political parties. Our outcry is that we need political parties to be strengthened so that they can allow their members to participate effectively well in the elections without any fighting of political parties, without witch hunting in political parties. And this will make Uganda a better democracy, like our neighbors in Kenya. In Kenya, you don't find this because they even use their systems. The fact, my expectation as an independent who is allied to NRM, I thought that by now the government chief whip would have given a statement concerning this matter, but he is quiet, which means he has also not been given evidence to show this. I condemn corruption. I don't love corruption because corruption is a cancer in this country, but we must tackle corruption in a correct way and in a proper way. Good enough, the movers of this are members of the National Resistance Movement. And by now, the government chief whip would have blessed this as a factor. But there is no blessing. The party is quiet. The reason, there is no evidence. That's why I'm requesting the fourth estate help and give me evidence on this.
But why do you seem to be rushing to block this petition?
I'm not blocking. I want evidence. The fact I came to sign with on condition that there is evidence, which I'm not seeing. That's why I'm sending the fourth estate. The fact, let me send you in Shamim in particular from NBS. In particular, of NBS, go on the table where they are collecting the signatures, get me evidence so that I will even move with you in front of the cameras and I will sign.
But Honorable, you want me to provide you evidence in your own home?
Because, no, but I'm here. I'm here at my home, but I'm telling you I'll fail to see the evidence.
Honorable, I am a stranger in the house. You are a member of parliament.
Now, if the owner of the house cannot get it, then you know there is a problem, a serious problem. And that's why I say that we should stop intrigue and infighting of personalities in political parties and fighting ourselves and build our parties to be stronger for the benefit of making Uganda a strong democracy.
But I want to understand from you, you insist on an infighting to be going on. Who is this fight targeting?
Let's concentrate on your question of corruption.
Before we hold any other institution accountable, for us as Parliament, we must be accountable to the public. And I want to say that this move that the honorable colleagues, the Sejikubo and team, have done, this is a very good move that we must support. However, I have a bit of a problem. You cannot say that you are going for the 4 commissioners. Maybe what we need to do, let it be very clear that we need to overhaul the whole commission, not necessarily talking about the 4 commissioners. Because you cannot say you're going to treat a problem and then you're targeting only the 4. The commission is constituted, they are 9 members. So what happens to the other 5 members that are not here? So to me, in my view, I think it is a protracted battle, and the target is simply the speaker. That's my view. I think the target is the speaker. So to me, my view, if it is to censure the speaker, then the petitioners must come out very clear that we are going to censure the speaker, the deputy, and the whole commission, not necessarily to get these 4 people, number 1. Number 2, these people were given money by the commission. They did not steal this money. They were given money by the commission. So we must hold the commission accountable. Therefore, if that is very clear, if the motion can be amended, that we overhaul the whole commission that gave money to these 4 commissioners, I will be among the first people to sign.
And I want to understand.
But in this current form, to target the 4 people, that's where I am not comfortable. But to fight corruption, I have talked about the injustices on the floor of Parliament. I've talked about it. And me, I don't want a Bible. When you're going to read the Bible, you read from Genesis to Revelation. You don't only come and start reading in the middle. You start from John. No, you read the Bible from Genesis up to Revelation. So my issue with the movers of this motion is that do not come and single out the 4. If it is to overhaul the whole commission, then I am part of it. Because where are you going to leave the other 5 members? The speaker did not receive this money. I agree. But the chairperson of the commission is the speaker. So for you to say that we have no issue with the speaker, we have no issue with the deputy speaker, we have no issues with other members, we only have issues with the people who received the money. I repeat, these people did not steal the money. So if we are going to fight corruption, it must be in totality. Then the team must be very clear, because you cannot fight corruption piecemeal, that let's first handle the commissioners, after the commissioners, and then we go for the speaker and deputy speaker. You come very clear with your motion that we want to overhaul the whole commission, and then we can see that, okay, now, how do we proceed? That's where I have issues. But I 100% support a fight against corruption, and it must not only be in Parliament, it will also be in other institutions. Because we cannot continue holding other ministries accountable, and for us, we are not accountable to the population. We must be accountable to our people. And I want to encourage, nobody should ever attempt to block this process. And I want to encourage the clerk of Parliament and those who are technical people to give the Honorable Saro Pendi, to give the Honorable Sejikubo the support that is required, the maximum support to ensure that this motion goes and succeeds. But I want to appeal to them that they should go ahead and amend the motion so that they don't fight this corruption piecemeal. Include, if it is fighting corruption, that we are up to. If the intention is not different, if it is fighting corruption, and then we should come for the whole commission, not to go for piecemeal. But I want to encourage the clerk that give the commission sufficient information, give the commission sufficient support so that we fight corruption wholly as Parliament.
Honorable, according to your rule,
cannot overhaul the commission, then we must start a process to amend the law. We must start the process to amend the law. Because if the commission has this unchecked power to decide the money how they can, then we need to check the power of the commission. So it has to start with, first of all, amending the Administration of Parliament Act. Then we need to start from there. So to me, I insist that I will not accept to fight corruption in piecemeal. If we're going to fight corruption as the whole thing. Let the Sechikubo team come out clear that we are not only targeting the commissioners, it must be the whole commission. Because if the intention is not to target the speaker, then they should come out clear and say, we are going to overhaul the whole commission. Then you overhaul the whole commission, but not to target a few commissioners. First of all, these commissioners did not steal the money. They were given the money by the commission. So let the petitioners, the movers, go back, redraft another motion to include that we are going to overhaul the whole commission. Then that one there we shall support, but not to go for a few individuals.
Thank you very much, Honorable Jonathan Ebwal, for sharing with us. A lot more questions about your petition are coming through. Individuals challenging, individuals saying your target is the Speaker of Parliament, individuals saying probably the whole commission must be overhauled. I want to understand from you how you receive several of these comments.
But you tell me you put the assertion to a person. But if you mean Honorable Baru's case is very sad. Sad in a sense that he came, he made the appointment to sign. And indeed he said, I'm coming at 11:30. I'm much convinced. Where are you? Are you at the table? I said, here I am. Somehow the journey changed. And finally when he appeared, he ran across. And now when you hear the last statements about the speaker, it is all his creation. But it's very unfortunate. The transfiguration of a member of parliament is very strange. You come saying this, but after you've been talked to in a better way, then you change the words. So my brother, the censures are usually very difficult. We expected all this. We expected this and much more to come. But in substance of the matter, you see, the motion must be clear. It must not be anticipated. And for him, I wouldn't doubt his perspective much. But the seniors who have been here, they know it very well. The procedure to censure the speaker is different from the commissioners, from the ministers. It's all different. Number two, what have you done about the commissioners for you to start with? As you look through, these are the rules. And I wanted a member to raise a point that he's using a wrong procedure and under a wrong rule. Under 110, we are censuring the backbench commissioners. You don't punish the intention, you punish the action. That is the actus reus. And that's what I wanted the senior lawyers to tell me about. When we are in the audit trail, what is our case? Our case is 1.7 billion shillings shared amongst commissioners. Honorable Mpuuga taking 500 million. Honorable Sirwanyi taking 400 million. Honorable Afoyochan sharing 400 million. And Honorable Akampulira sharing 400 million, totaling to 1.7 billion. That is our case. There could be other reasons, but for us, our case is over 1.7 billion. And we know who took it. And that's where we start from. You cannot be a crusader for and against corruption, because once you start from that, there are ministries, there are departments, there are agencies. Will you fight them all? So for us, we targeted our backbench commissioners. The backbench commissioners are the ones who are responsible for the 1.7 billion. And we've made it clear. But because they wanted to draft in the speaker, and it's unfortunate that the speaker has been dragged into this. Very unfortunate. The speaker hasn't been part of our motion. And we knew if we wanted, the speaker would say so. Now, I've also had senior members here say, you see, they're not signing before the sergeant at arms. It is only the censures that are for ministers that must be signed before the sergeant at arms, with a notice expiring in 14 days. We are aware of that.
But for these commissioners, that is not the process. We have the time on our side, and we can solicit for signatures. The seniors who are here, Honorable Yanyima, Honorable Niwagab, Honorable Katuntu, they know the signatures when we are calling for the debate of the oil deals and agreements here, what we took. Did we sign before the Sergeant at Arms? We did not. To me, why I'm saddened is for the seniors who know very well the rules are the ones misleading the public. This one I can forgive. The spirit is willing, but the body is weak. This one you can forgive. But for the seniors I can't forgive, because they know too well what they are doing. But as you saw, today was a day of deployment to get the big guns to try to sway. But I wanted them to cite the rules. Let them cite the rules. How have we offended the rules of procedure of Parliament? We have not. And to me, I want to assure the general public that our motion is still on track. But for you to say, no, let's clean the whole commission, what have you done about it? Okay, you can also move your own motion. We are not in the monopoly of the Sechkubos, of the Opendis, of the Nsambas to move motions to clean Parliament. For us, this is our part. This is our humble contribution. For you, if you have large pictures, you want to clean the entire Parliament, move yours. Why must you come in our motion, which we have thought about very carefully, and you want to scatter it? It's very unfortunate. And lastly, I saw here some honorable member saying we have not given the motion to read. They know it too well that each motion must, first of all, you must have a motion. You must have the grounds, and the grounds must be substantiated with evidence. But what Honorable Macho was trying to read was to read the signatures. He wanted to run away with the signatures. We cannot allow his smuggling instincts to derail the process. He was interested in the signatures. And when he failed, then he wobbled around. But what I want to tell all the honorable members is that we have our motion. The signatures are in good hands. For those who say we have procedural impropriety, they wait for us on the floor of Parliament. Why are they jumping the gun? Why are they acting desperate? Why are they being desperate? To me, Honorable Nathan spearheaded the censure of Honorable Sam Kutesa. But right now, he wobbles, probably because of age, because of other vested interests. I don't blame individuals. They have their right. But please, let us have debate on the floor of Parliament. If they think we don't have evidence, if they think we have used a wrong procedure, let them wait for the motion on the floor of Parliament. This motion is not judging members that they're already guilty. No. Even those who are being accused, they'll have their day on the floor of Parliament. Even those who feel that we have not used the correct procedure, they'll rise and shoot down our motion. But let them not panic. Let them not be desperate. I condemn particularly the seniors who are knowledgeable. But you confuse the whole world. You see, even when yours has made a mistake, you say we are sorry, and then you start afresh. For us honorable members, we are on the right side of history. We are fighting against corruption. Why are you hiding behind procedure? You see, we should have signed before the sergeant. You see, which motion are we signing? Why don't you wait for it and you shoot it down? I challenge the honorable speaker to refrain from jumping into the arena. We are not about the speaker. We are not. And these big guns should not be deployed, because many are going to be sacrificed at the altar of Parliament. I'm telling the good members of Parliament, go ahead. If these members have issues, they raise them on the floor of Parliament. If they think that these signatures are forged, they raise them on the floor of Parliament. If they feel that members of Parliament should not put their commissioners to account, this is where now we depart. And lastly, there has been the issue that why are they targeting the four commissioners? Yeah, the four backbench commissioners. The procedure to attack the other commissioners, because the others, the Right Honorable Prime Minister is a commissioner. The Honorable Minister of Finance is also part of the commission.
We even amended the rules to provide for the Deputy Speaker to be also part of the commission. But we don't see any blame with those ones. The blame are for those who offended and took the money for themselves. They shared the money. And the money they shared is 1.7 billion. And this is where we cannot let it go. We are here. We shall follow them. We shall pursue them until we finish them. Finish them on the floor of Parliament is where we are set to debate these matters. As for my colleagues, the transformation, my brother, and where are you? Who are just saying, I'm coming to Parliament, I'm coming to Parliament. Where is the fire? You wait for the fire, you find ash. A member promises to spit fire, you find ash. And this is the trouble. But I think at the end of the day, let this matter not be a portion to such kubos. When we win, the Parliament of Uganda shall win. When we lose the battle, the Parliament of Uganda shall lose the battle. I thank you so much.
No, Luganda, now you proceed.
No. Kinewunyisiza nti ba senior members aba parliament abandi badde bawabula ababaka ba parliament abalala ate abakugu mu mateeka ate bebaleese okubuzabuza parliament. Ffe tugenderedde rules of procedures ezino ze tugoberedde. Rule 110 eraga bulungi omuntu oyitawa ng'osensalinga ba commissioners. Ba commissioners banjawulo okuva kuba member ba commission abalala. Ba commissioners tulina obuyinza nga ba backbench commissioners. Ekyokubiri, tetuvunaanye commission yonna kubanga ffe tulondoola akawumbi kamu mu miliyoni 7 bakyabazibba. Honorable Masters Mpuuga yatwalako miliyoni 5. Honorable Afoyo Chan natwalako miliyoni 4. Honorable Professor Kampulira natwalako miliyoni 4. Honorable Sirwanyi natwalako miliyoni 4. Awamu mugatte akawumbi kamu mu miliyoni 7. Abo bebasigabana zitugoberera. Kati oba waliwo ebirala ebiriyo ffe tebitukwatako kubanga ffe tugoberera ensimbi y'omusolo ani agitwala. Now bw'ogamba nti netukozeseza procedure enkyamu baveeyo babuulire e parliament wawe tukozeseza procedure enkyamu. Procedure tetukozeseza ntuufu. Ate n'ekirala lwaki batidde motion eno? Bw'olaba ng'emmundu ennene zivuddeyo olwaleero ku defendinga omanya nti n'ebintu bibatabukidde, obudde bubakeeredde. Lwaki tebalindirira motion nejja ku floor ya parliament ne bagikwata ku procedure ne bagikuba wansi? Nsaba babaka ba senior baffe baleme kubuzaabuza parliament, baleme kubuzaabuza ababaka ba parliament. Ne banaboogera nti sente zabaweebwa ani yazibawa gwe wazibawa sente zo? Esente zetwogerako nsimbi za miwa musolo. Parliament eno teriimu sente, ono parliament tekola sente. Esente zoogerwako nsimbi za miwa musolo. Naye bwe ziba ziweebwa ziyitibwa mitendera, ziyisibwa mitendera. Mutendera kyo gwayisibwamu ne gukirizibwa parliament wano ne balyoka bazeegabanyisa. Bwe ziba gye ziri lwaki tebalinda motion nejja ku floor ne bagamba nti abange mutututte bubi obujulizi bwaffe bubuno mwazituwa mu mateeka? Lwaki batidde? Naye ng'ekisembyeyo omubaka tayinza kulimba nti nno mumye motion nga motion n'abamawulire bagirina. Obujulizi bw'abadde anoonya abadde asaba mikono Honorable Macho okuva e Busia abadde asaba emikono naye nga twategedde ko waliwo olutula lwe baatudde olwa malice and sabotage nga baagala okubba emikono. Amaaso g'abadde anoonya mikono nti mpa emikono. Emikono ogyagaza kigwe sayininga ekikyo okimale. Bw'oba tosayininze leka abalala basayininge. Obujulizi obunoonya mu mikono okumanya ababaka bameka abasayininze olwo n'olyoka ofuna obujulizi. Batuveeko baleke kutubuzaabuza. Tunoonya mikono. Ababaka abalungi temutya mujje ensonga eggwere wano. Kino kye kisaawe kyaffe. Wembule yiino wano baleme kwekweka eyo bajje wano mu Wembule. Bwaba balaba nti n'obujulizi bwe tulina bwa bulimba bo baleeta obwabwe obutuufu. Bwaba balaba nti no procedure gye tukozesezza nkyamu procedure zibakkiriza okugibringinga wansi ne bagimenya. Naye n'ekisembayo Honorable Bwalu Musasiti ye yankubira essimu nti ngenda tunsayininge. Ab'amawulire ne bamulinda bonna. Olwatuukaawo ne yeekoona n'addamu emabega. Bwe yajja emmeeza teyagiraba, yayitawo n'agenda emanju mu ofiisi eza waggulu eyo. Agenda okukobawo ng'afuukanye ng'ebigambo takyabiraba. Kati n'oyo Musasire kubanga memba wa palamenti muto. Naye gwe bw'otunulira Honorable Mapenduzi okyamuyita mubaka muto. Honorable Mapenduzi yali kyamani w'eggulu, ayinza okubeera omubaka omuto. Bw'otunulira Honorable Nasani Byanyima ayinza okubeera omubaka omuto atamanyi. Naye kino mutusaasire. Ababaka bajja kutambula ebitege wano. Bajja kwogera ebirimi. Batuuse okwogera ebirimi wano. Ensonga etuuse. Bajja kugola bulungi essuuti zaabwe boogera ebirimi. Basituke nga bwe bagwa. Baleme kwekweka bajje ensonga zigwere mu palamenti. Bwe tuba tukozesezza procedure oba amakubo agatalambikiddwa mu procedure zaffe, motion bajja gikuba wansi. Naye baleme kupangisibwa kujja ku ddakiika eno bajje batumalemu amaanyi. Ekisembayo Speaker, motion yaffe tekwata ku spare yaffe yaba commissioners gye tuleese. Ffe motion yaba commissioners gye tuleese. Oba omulala ayina ya Speaker aleete eyiye. Naye kye tugamba Speaker tasanye kweyingiza mu nsonga zino. Kubanga zino twagala kugogola commission yaffe, tutandika ne ba commissioners baffe aba backbench. Bannayuganda abalungi ensolo ku kizigo kweri. Temutiisibwa. Amagye amapangisa amalala gajja kuleetebwa wano. Naye emikono gyammwe ngirina ggulugulu sigita. Sinza giteeka wali. Macho agende ku busi ye boda akukuse sigala n'ebirala. Emikono gy'ababaka nginywezezza.
Thank you very much, Honorable Sechikubo. Quite a very interesting, quite very Honorable Mapenduzi.
That is diversionary, and it's unfortunate if that is the statement Honorable Sechikubo is saying. I came here in the morning to sign, and when I reached the desk, my question was simple. I needed to, if you're a member of parliament, when you take decisions, it should be from a very informed point of view. So when I came to sign, my question was simple. Can I look at the content of the motion? Can I look at the facts available so I can sign? And he told me, we are not able to give it now. And I said, but how do I append my signature without knowing what I'm signing for? That was my question. He said, okay, so what we do, can you sit somewhere and wait so that when I'm ready, I can see you and take you through? I am waiting. I am here waiting. He has not taken me through. You see, as a member of parliament, you cannot sign, you cannot take decisions without understanding what is being talked about. You cannot just give me a blank form and you want me to sign. I need to see what I'm signing for. And let me just make this clear. I am one of those who very passionately believe in the spirit of accountability. And in doing so, I should take decisions based on facts and figures. It is not just guesswork. I know there are several papers that have been flying on social media, but you see, as a legislator, you need to take decisions based on concrete information.
Honorable, when you censored Honorable Zake, you based on information that came through via social media. I want to know what is different this time around.
You see, that is what I'm talking about. You see, when you are taking decisions, you have to gather evidence, you have to gather the facts. And we gathered every evidence, and that is the step we took. Secondly, there are procedures to follow. Members of parliament have to play by the rules, okay? Now, the other thing I raised with them is that, if you are talking about the 4 commissioners, you are talking about the Honorable Mpuuga, you are talking about Honorable Afoyo-chan, Honorable Silwanyi, Honorable Prosi, those are 4 individuals. Are you talking about those individuals? Did they steal money? Did they? Or you are talking about a decision of the Parliamentary Commission? If you are talking about a decision of the Parliamentary Commission, then you need to look at the commission as a whole. You don't just look at individuals. Otherwise, we are going to get out of, so these statements of trying to coerce members of parliament, blackmailing, I don't think it works. It is diversionary. The main thing is, for me to sign, I need to look at the evidence. I don't need to be diverted. I don't need to be intimidated. And that should be the spirit. So I am here waiting. I want the Honorable Sechikubo to take me through the facts. I need to see the evidence, and I sign. I am here and I want to sign. But it's not helping me. What should I do? That are being uttered, I think the intention seems to be different. And that is what will help me understand why I need to sign. You need to do so. You don't need to create excuses. That waters down the whole intention, unless there is something I do not know that they are trying to bring. Okay? Because if I append my signature on a form without knowing why, without knowing the content of the motion, what if the signature is used for something else? What if you want to send, what if you amend the motion later on and you bring something different? These are things that a member of parliament should be able to question. It has nothing to do with, if we are talking about accountability, we have to talk about accountability. We have to provide the facts and figures. We have to deal with it as it is supposed to be. There is no guesswork. And I can assure you, once I am satisfied with what they are going to present, I'll be one of those to sign. And I'm here. I'm waiting to be helped. I need to see the content of the motion. Why are they refusing to give it to me?
Honorable, for the two, like it seems to be now, why does it seem to be a little different?
Follow procedures. Members of parliament have certain ways, in which they have to.
But the motion you say you are not signing, the motion is here.
Actually, this is what I've been asking for. Why have you been refusing to give me?
But the motion is there.
Thank you. I'll read and come and sign. Let me read. Can you help me with the facts too? Because I need accompanying documents. I need to see.
Those are the type
No,
of
let's not argue. I want to sign.
Honorable, at the time of substantiating.
Respectfully, I'll read this and I'll ask you for backing documents and I'll sign.
Honorable,
thank you very much.
For motions, you can only substantiate. These are the issues. Fortunately, in full view.
Honorable Sechikubo, let me help you. This is the thing. I am your member.
You're not helping me.
No, let me tell you. I am your member. I am asking you to help me understand so I can append my signature. That is not a difficult question. You have given me this document. I'll read. I have been around because I wanted you to help me get the documents. I'll read. If there is something lacking, I'll ask from you, then I'll come and sign.
I'm glad that Honorable Mapinduzi is one of the most alert members of parliament. Now, if the issue has been, we've not availed the motion to him.
I am going to read.
He has the motion now.
I want to read,
and he knows too well, even for his matter in local government, where he was the chairman for long, he knows that before you have the matter laid on the floor, you don't publish it to the media. But for the sake of the viewers who are unsuspecting...
No, I disagree with you there.
For the sake of the viewers who are unsuspecting,
my senior,
the motion is made public.
My senior, let me correct you.
But what I will not give are the signatures.
No, let me correct you. I want to use the same example you gave. I chair the Committee on Public Service and Local Government. Before any member signs the report that I'm presenting to Parliament, a member must have read and understood the content. That is.
But why are we splitting hairs?
It's okay. It's okay. Let me read.
But I'm making the motion public for your case.
No. Thank you.
So that the public does not think that Sechikubo has.
This is what you have been denying me. Now you have given.
No.
I'll read. I'll read. It's okay.
The ball is in your court.
Can you allow me go and read?
Please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.